I got my pastry for the morning, and here's time to go into the what's called the Rova, the Jewish Quarter. Now, I'll do a little commentary for those of you who have not been here. The old city is broken up into 4 quarters: the Muslim quarter, the Jewish quarter, the Armenian quarter, and the Christian quarter. Nothing in Israel is simple. Everything's complicated, which means that the quarter is not a 25%. It's just a section of the city. So I'm in the Jewish quarter right now, the Rova, and this is kind of the center of everything at the moment. I'm going to be doing various videos today and well, through the whole time. But I want to start right here. Got a decent night's sleep, really good night's sleep, thanks to some valerian last night. Okay, these are border police. If you think they look a lot like your daughter or granddaughters, yes. But these are the top notch as far as the security here. You hear about things on the news that are going on of terrorist activity, stabbings, various things like that. A lot of that which happens around the Temple Mount. I'll be heading up there, God willing, in a couple days. These are the young girls and the young men that are in the midst of that. You see before me the menorah, which has been placed there, waiting for the third temple to be built. More on that later on. Be heading over, I walked past the Herba Synagogue over here to my left. I'll be going over down here. One of my stops today will be pizza and fish and chips. The one on the corner, Pizza Delic, is my favorite fish and chips for the area. Sitting there last night with Milk, having dinner. We went to a barbecue restaurant, and I'm having a wonderful barbecue smoked hamburger with onion rings. He's having burnt beef tips, and we're listening to Charlie Daniels on the radio with the song "The Devil Went Down to Georgia." It's just really surreal, strange. All right, in front of me is one of my favorite restaurants from back in the early time during the Intifada. Had some good friends that own that. They've now sold it. We'll be going to visit Moshe Kabinski just a little while. Saw Dub yesterday. He's actually going to be out of the country. He's leaving today. Another shot of the Herba Synagogue. That was rebuilt in 2003. It's been destroyed twice. More on that maybe as we go. Quiet morning in the city, and we never know when that may change. What the news is, I'll give, I'm going to be doing an Israel update with Hanok in just a little while this afternoon. Have that ready to go for you. So I'm not going to do as much of the politics and things in these. I will be taking random pictures during the day, and those pictures will be posted mainly on Facebook, one of the mini cats of the old city. Those will be posted mainly on Facebook. Sorry, I just don't have time to post everything everywhere. So if we go down this road here, go past the bank, and I have a stop to make here. I'll let you enjoy that with me. This road will take us on down to the western wall, the Har HaBayit, the Temple Mount, and that will be done maybe tomorrow. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite stops. Simcha.
Whoa.
Hey, you're on video, man.
It's okay.
You're like one of the first people to be on video.
Shalom.
How you doing?
Shalom. How you
yeah,
doing?
I'm
Good
doing
to see
great.
you.
Yeah, had to come in and
Wow, welcome back.
thank you. I need
Welcome
probably
back.
some iced coffee, because this is the best iced coffee in the old city, right?
You already know.
Yeah.
Beautiful. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good. I saw met your son last night. He looks just like you.
I thought Chanuk went to see you. I didn't know you came to see him. I saw a picture of you and Chanuk.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I'll turn this off and we'll load this up later on so I can enjoy my iced coffee and a little time with my friend Simka.
No problem.
I'm coming in through the Cardo, which is this is one level down from where I was at up on the Rova right there. This is from the time of the Roman occupation, and I use that word intentionally. The word cardo is what we would get today of cardiovascular. It is a road in all of the capitalist cities, the cities that were of Roman occupation 2,000 years ago. This every road is basically Main Street. Now there's a very interesting painting here of what this area may have looked like in that day. Walk over here to it, and if you'll notice, the painter had a bit of a sense of humor. Let's see if I can find, where's my pointer? There you go. He doesn't look real Roman, does he? So, but you do see the essence of what this looked like in that day. Gonna go in to the underground Cardo of today. Back then, this would have all been open. But this area had some issues. Oh, here's a memorial to one of the soldiers, officer actually, excuse me, trying to get my voice back from yesterday. One of the soldiers that gave his life in the Gaza war. The Cardo, many paintings, and you're gonna meet one of them in just a few, one of the painters. But this area has been going has had some construction lately, repairs to it, and so many of the stores have been closed. Right now, it's just quiet. Talked with Simka for a little while on the after I turned the video off the last time, and he said, you know, it's just they don't know. He tells the person that he rents from. Let me get a painting over here from my son in Korea, and his and my grandson will enjoy that one of surfing in an orthodox manner, I guess you could call it. All right, they're in Jeju Island down in Korea, so they're surfers. Here we go. So this area has been closed for a while due to construction. They've just opened it back up, and I'm going to walk down through the center of it to my goal here at the end of where I'm going to. We're going to pass this Boker-Tov. We'll go past this area down to the end. You see a looks like a gate, I guess we could call that from here. That gate is actually going into the Arab quarter. I won't be going down there. Art galleries, various artists. There's a small shop. This is nothing compared to what it used to be here. A new gallery that I want to show you. Odie, time to get off your phone, man.
No, just a second, I'm writing a message.
That's okay. So this is an artist that had a shop here years ago, had some health issues, and is now doing harps. These are beautiful, the 8-string harps, as in the time of David. Not here yet. I'll try to get some more video later on. I don't think I can get that in my suitcase. This is, if you're wondering, this is olive wood. These would be, believe me, used as mezuzahs. All right. Back to Udi. Good morning. Shalom. I'm doing good. Let me turn this off so we can talk. I'm going to walk along without a lot of commentary right now, just through the streets. Walking down, this is where we started this morning. I'm planning to seam these videos from the morning together and post them. We'll walk past and by the way, that's the off the wall store where the iced coffee was this morning. Got me going. Time just to enjoy. That was loud. Belgian waffle. Glida ice cream shop. We're past Burger's Bar here. Holy bagel. Oh, I gotta go over here. I've got to come into this store. This is something relatively new that has just been done in Israel with these, the wind, whatever, the spinners. Walk down. Those of you that have been here know the direction I'm going. Come to the Rova Market. This is one of my grocery stores that I'll be in while I'm here. Across, you will see the Mount of Olives. To my right is the Temple Institute. We'll get down there later on, but for now, I'll walk along to a very favorite spot in Israel, in Jerusalem. I was just spent some time with good friend Moshe Kopinski at Shorashim. Gonna tell you a story. We were talking about the word farm and ranch. Tried to figure that out because I'm going to be going down to what's called the horse farm in just a few days, which of course for us would be, in the United States, would be a horse ranch, but the word ranch doesn't translate quite as well, and it comes out to be farm. And I was telling him about I'm going to be going up to Itamar, to the goat farm up there, and one thing leads to another, of course, and everywhere in Israel there's a story. When I was with Udi Marotz this morning for a while, some people came in to look at different paintings. Every painting has a story. Everything here, every stone, every walkway, wherever you look, has some kind of a story that's attached to it. And that led us to talking about the goat farm up at Itamar. And Moshe told me about a man who was from South Africa. Interesting enough, right after he told me that story, some folks came into his shop, and they're from South Africa. He told me this story about a South African shepherd who had moved from South Africa, had started a goat farm down or over in Judea, Samaria area, and he had all these goats that he was raising. Well, the Arab population, I guess they don't have the ability to get their own goats. They are notorious for stealing other goats, as has happened up in Itamar. So they stole about 20 or 30 goats. Well, this man goes out to the hilltop and starts to and sees his goats in the distance. There's Palestinian shepherds that are there that have stolen them, and so this man starts to yell at his goats. But he's doing so in Afrikaans, which is the language that he would have spoken in South Africa. And the goats recognize his voice and begin to come back up to him. The Arabs begin to yell at the goats in Arabic and also in Hebrew, and the goats were ignoring him. And so the goats came to him because they recognized not only his voice, but also recognized the language that he was speaking to them in, and therefore were rescued. Yeah, do I really need to go into any depth there of the verses? The sheep will know my name. That should give you something to ponder for quite some time. All right, we've made our trek through part of the old city to a place that Bezrat Hashem, those are words that you should be knowing. Bezrat Hashem, God willing and with his help, I will be tomorrow and also on Sunday. The Harabite, the Temple Mount. Underneath me here for many years, you could see, see if I can get my finger in here, all down in the base here. This is new construction. Now, 1967, the wall in front of us, you couldn't have even seen it really. Get my finger out of the way. You couldn't have really seen it because of all the rubble. It was literally a trash dump. And I have, there's a picture that Udi has in his shop of the temple, or the Western Wall during that time. This is called by some the Wailing Wall, which is actually a very derogatory term for it. This is not a place of mourning the past, but of praying for the future. Up until in 1967, the retaking of this. Of course, at that time, the Israel flag was flown up on the Temple Mount, where the big gold belly button thing is there on the left of the screen. The Al-Aqsa Mosque is on the right-hand side. Moshe Dayan gave this area back to Jordan. It's been under their control. Hotly contested. I will go more into that tomorrow when I'm up there. But for many years, it was not possible for Jews to go. Right after the Second Intifada, just after, which started on Rosh Hashanah, Yom Teruah of 2000, the year 2000, when Ariel Sharon walked up on the Temple Mount, read scriptures in Hebrew. The Second Intifada broke out. From that point on, for a number of years, it was not possible to go up on the Temple Mount. Here recently, since October 7th, there is a presence of a group many of you know of called High on the Har, and I will actually be with that group on Sunday going up there. So more on that area then. Across the, behind this, where the trees are right in front of me, that would be the Kidron Valley. Across from that, what you see, the buildings in the distance, is the Mount of Olives. This would be the Garden of Gethsemane, all of the things that happened there that we see recorded in the Gospels. But right here is the promenade overlooking the Western Wall, and probably tomorrow I'll actually go down to the Western Wall, get some video from there, and then ascending to the Harabite, the Temple Mount myself. So there's a bit of a history, what's happening in front of us. I can tell you, for those that have emailed me and text and said, we're praying for divine appointments. Those are already, those are happening. The people that I'm meeting has been fascinating. I met a couple from Mabivia, I think. I can't even pronounce that one. I'll blame it on jet lag today. Met a couple from South Africa. Met a man from Idaho. Had some great conversations with them, and a lot has happened in the few hours I'm here. I'll have more to report on later. All right, so I'm going to put these videos together and get them out. Please, if you would, help in comments, sharing, all of those things. If you would help in doing that. I've already had new people that have subscribed. People have been sharing this, and so I can only do the video. It is up to you then to help us get the word out from there. All right, so thank you so much. Until next time. All right, one more for this video before I put them all together and put it up online. If we walk down this straight ahead of me, that would be going down toward the Western Wall, which again we'll be doing tomorrow. That would also be the Arab Quarter. So we're gonna go this way though. A very special street, have a lot of memories here. Just to me, this is one of the most beautiful streets in the old city. The way that the personality that it has. Again, everywhere you look, there's stories. Every rock has some kind of story here. If people are right, I don't know if they are or not, but if people are right that sound waves are absorbed into the very stones around us, I keep looking, trying to figure out where to hit the play button to hear the words, the conversations. As you walk out of the city, I'll probably do this tonight or this afternoon or tomorrow. I have an appointment actually up on Ben Yehuda Street this afternoon for coffee with an old friend. These are areas where the war was fought in 1967. It's just easy to get lost in the quietness. Those that have been here, I'll give you a little reference there of street names. Situation in Israel right now, of course, is quiet. A few tourists here and there, but just as I guess we could call it the spiritual realm of the city, which this is, probably mention this tomorrow on the Har HaBayit. This is the center of the world, the Mediterranean, middle of the world. And if that is true, this being the center of creation, this is also the center of, excuse me, the center of spiritual warfare. The spiritual realm around us can change so quickly here. I've had that happen. You're just walking along, it's like, what was that? I'm not talking about some, kind of woo-woo moment there, but you can feel just this spiritual presence here, especially in the city. Right now, kind of peaceful, but I was describing, as I talked to Kathy last night on the phone, that it's like in that peacefulness. You just know that at any moment, everything can change. Everything can change. Just received a red alert app of a terrorist intrusion in one of the towns. There was a missile launched from Yemen, I think it was, into the Negev last night. Right now there's mainly Air Force is down in Gaza. But what can change? How fast can it change? A little kindergarten or a playground here that's usually has kids everywhere. I try to be kind of cautious with filming. I know the kids are cute, like they are everywhere. But you know, how do you feel when somebody sticks a camera in your child's face on a playground? You know, it's just kind of rude. So I try to be fairly inconspicuous in videotaping. Well, what an old term that is. So where am I heading back into? All right, how's the test? What is this I'm coming up on? The Rova, the center of the Jewish quarter. And I'm thinking, since I had pastry this morning, a group of IDF, get over here close. Since I had pastry this morning, which is always kind of a trip, because I really don't know the pastries specifically. I did get one that was had a cheese filling. The other one had mashed potatoes. And I ate the cheese filling. It's kind of sweet, like a cream cheese. So I ate that one and then had the mashed potato one. Should have at least had them backwards. Group of soldiers. Don't really know what may be happening. These groups are all over. This could be a group in training that's just being taken around the land to show them the different aspects. No. Now, as I was saying, I had pastries this morning. I had my iced coffee. So what's in front of me? Yeah. Pizzadelic. One of my favorite pizza places. I think it's lunchtime. I'll get fish and chips tomorrow. For today, it's pizza time. Until next.